What's up, everybody? It's Anthony. I hope you're having a great day. It is beautiful. Life is great. Cryptocurrencies are still booming. We're still here. We're still alive. Let's get this going. I wanted to make this quick video today because I wanted to share with you guys how I was able to get Bitcoin from an ATM without paying the exchange fee, the abusive 10, 13, 15% upcharge that they put on cryptocurrencies when you go to the ATM. Yes, I was able to get Litecoin for the spot price, and I'm going to share with you guys how I did that right now. So, how was I able to get Litecoin from a Bitcoin ATM at spot price? Okay, so basically what happened was, let's see, about 2 days ago, I wanted to go restock or reload up on Litecoin, and I was having issues purchasing my Litecoin through COINBASE as they've been down. I tried purchasing on changelly, which I was able to get some Bitcoin because you can only buy Bitcoin with fiat there. I was able to buy some Bitcoin, but it took forever. It didn't come until like hours later. Regardless of the fact, I'm happy that it was all secure and it came through and I didn't get scammed, but it took much too long. So I ended up wanting to get some Litecoin kind of by emergency, and I ended up finding an ATM that was about 15 minutes away from my house. So I head to the ATM and I get there, and I start looking at the price, and I'm okay. So I start going and I start putting in money, and once I'm done putting all $1,140, I got done putting all the cash in. Now keep in mind, these ATMs cannot give you your money back. Once you put your money in, it is in. The only way you can deal with it is by calling them and having them refund you or kind of do something to help you out. But once you put the money in these ATMs, they will not shoot it back out. Even if it makes a mistake, it will tell you to contact them. So always be careful and always make sure you're ready before you put your physical dollars in. So I get to the ATM machine and I'm sitting there, I'm ready, I put all my money in, and once I'm done, I notice that there is a coupon code section where I guess you could save up to 2% on your transaction. So I was like, hey, 2% of $1,100, that's about, what, 20 something dollars. Hey, why not? That's not bad. I'll take that, right? So I went to go do it, I think it would be, $20. So I went to go do it, and it wouldn't work. And so I sat there and I Googled a couple options, and the code that I had found, which was right there, I believe it was Radar, that one was not working. So what I did was I called while the transaction's still kind of in the middle of it. I mean, they lock in the coins for you. They lock in the rate from when you start to purchase, I believe. And so I called, and I'm sitting there and I call, and I let them know that I'm interested in getting a coupon code. So the lady, she was very helpful. She puts me on hold, and she says that she'll get back with me to see if they even have a discount code at the moment. She puts me on hold for about 10-15 minutes, and I'm sitting there waiting. In the meantime, I'm looking online for some other codes, and I can't find any. She comes back on the line, and she lets me know that unfortunately there is no code available at the time, a discount code, but that if I follow them on Twitter, that I would probably be notified at some point. So long story short, I hang up. I didn't really care too much about following them. I'll figure that out later. So I'm sitting there and I go to complete the transaction. Well, since I was on the phone with the lady for about 10 to 15 minutes, it had timed out. Now, keep in mind, these machines, I guess, are supposed to be programmed so that as soon as you put in the money and you're done completing the transaction, it sends the coins over. Well, this wasn't the case. So I had used that same ATM one time before this time, and my Litecoin went through pretty instantaneously. I mean, I left, and I'm talking about the first time. The first time I left, and within 10 minutes, before I even got home, I could already see it pending on my wallet, as in it was coming in. So this second time that I went in and I had called to use the coupon code, well, it told me, so I completed the transaction, and it then told me that I needed to call the people from BitcoinPlug, which is the owners of the ATM machine, and they told me to contact them because they were going to refund my money. Now keep in mind, I'm freaking out. It's about 8 o'clock at night here in California. I'm freaking out. I know that usually most companies are closed. I don't want the price of, Litecoin to just, tumble overnight and I miss out on all this money because I didn't have time to just switch it out. My goal was already to purchase the Litecoin to instantly switch it to altcoins like IOTA and Cardano. So my plan was to purchase it really fast and switch it out. That way I didn't have to worry about the fluctuation of Litecoin. Well, long story short, as you can see, I left and 20 minutes go by. I don't see any pending transactions from Litecoin. So I'm freaking out. I called the lady back. I let her know, hey, I just called regarding the coupon code. Well, I got a notice from your ATM telling me to call you guys, and I still haven't even received my Litecoin. So she tells me that she needs to reach her team and that she'll get back to me. So I go home. I wait. I'm waiting. About an hour later, she calls back. And, well, in the time being, I let her know that I'm kind of freaking out and that, it doesn't make sense that she keeps telling me that once the money's deposited, that the coins will automatically get transferred. Well, a couple hours had gone by and I still didn't even see a pending transaction like I did the first time. So I'm freaking out and I'm letting her know, look, this is a little different than the first time. If you say that they already got sent over, why haven't they been sent? After talking with her and her telling me, just give me some time, give me a couple more hours, please. I promise I will call you before we close. So I do that. I give her some time, and surely enough, I get a call about 45 minutes after that. So it's been about 2 hours down the line, and she called me and she says, you know what, Anthony, I'm so sorry about this transaction. I'm sorry that it took so long. So we're gonna do something for you. We're gonna waive the ATM fee. That's what she tells me, that they're gonna waive the ATM fee. Now, at first, I'm kind of thinking they're going to waive the ATM fee, which will probably be maybe 10, 20 bucks, but it's the upcharge of 10% will probably still be there. And so I confirmed with the lady and I asked her, I was like, look, is it going to be, when I bought the Bitcoin at your ATM, the Litecoin, when I purchased the Litecoin at your ATM, the price of one Litecoin was at approximately $270 a Litecoin. So I asked her, am I going to get it at that rate? And she told me yes. At the moment, I thought she was just didn't know what she was talking about and she was just trying to get me off the phone. Because one, she already had to talk to her support team earlier just to help me out. And now she's telling me that I'm going to get the full amount. I initially, for the $1,140 that I put in, I was initially only supposed to get 3 Litecoin, 3.01 Litecoin. That's with the exchange rate. That was $100 more per coin. So I asked her, are you sure? Are you positive that I'm going to get the real exchange rate, which was about 270? She tells me yes. I said, okay. I mean, hey, at the time, I'm like, hey, if this is true, I'm happy, right? Well, sure enough, I woke up the next morning, and when I looked at the transaction, yeah, they sent me 4.1. Instead of 3.01, they sent me the 4.1. That was huge because Litecoin was already at around, it was at 270 when I purchased it, and it had gone up to 300 by the next morning. So it was great because not only did I go to an ATM and get it for the spot price, which is like the price you would see on CoinMarketCap or on Coinbase, I got it at the spot price. Now, I don't know if you guys can maybe replicate this. Maybe you guys can go, try to do the coupon code call, do the same thing, and hey, act frustrated, act like you're very, you had to lose money because of this, and they will probably help you out because they really, I have to give it to them. They really wanted to make sure I was happy. They wanted to make sure they kept me as a customer, and they did that. I have to give them that. They definitely took care of me. They definitely made sure I was happy. They could have easily just made sure that I got the 3.1 coins, and I mean, I would have had to shut up. But they went over the top and actually gave me the spot price, which was amazing because by the time I received it, I was already up. So, hey, big ups to you, BitcoinPlug ATM. You guys made me really happy with that. If you guys want to test this before they find out, go ahead. Go buy some Litecoin, wait a little bit, let the machine time you out, those things are safe. Once you put the money in, they definitely have like a tracker of it. So I wouldn't freak out, because I did, but I ended up finding out that I didn't need to. So I just wanted to make this video to let you guys know how I was able to get the ATM to give me Litecoin at the spot price. Of course, this can't happen every time. I could not go to the same ATM and do it. Could I maybe go to a different ATM company, you know, one that has a different name, and try it? Perhaps. But they have to have a coupon code for you to have a reason to kind of say, oh, you know, I timed out because of you guys. I never told them that, but the lady knew that I had called and I was with her, and I don't know, maybe that's what made her feel guilty. I'm not too sure. But that is how I did it. There's a chance for you to possibly do it. I just wanted to share my story. I like to share stories. I like to, you know, put my ideas out there. It's nice and fun, and as a community, it helps us all. So I just wanted to share that quick story, and I hope you guys can maybe replicate that or do something, because the prices for everything is just ridiculous. The exchanges are charging an arm and a leg. Forget that. Try to find ways to get it at a regular price if you can't get it through Coinbase. And I wish you guys the best. See you soon.